Okay, guys, we gotta stop with this weak core strength stuff. Weak core strength and understanding hypotonia. There's a lot that goes into this, okay? You have to learn how to evaluate your child. One of my theories in gravity, when the mass supersedes the might, the mass will win. Period, the end. You do not have enough strength to have superior to the mass. Now, most people think of the mass, let's say, if I was lifting a heavy weight, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, I can have my wonderful little, and I can't hold this forever. At some point, this mass will supersede the might, okay? But this is adult-based processing. You got core issues with your child, right? And you're just looking for strength. Well, if you're looking for strength, you might as well just say, I'm looking to create CP. It's just that simple. Cerebral palsy is something where, I'm telling you, any kid with cerebral palsy, they're stronger than any of us, right? I don't want that kind of strength. That's not the way you need core movements, okay? I'm a 58-year-old woman. You have little old ladies that go to the store. Now, I work out really hard, right? But at the same time, too, I don't have and look for core strength. Matter of fact, I joke around here that I look more like a 10-month-old baby because that's what I practice, right? So, but the thing is, what you're looking for in your child that you need to improve is, first of all, rotation. I can lay down here on the ground all day long, and if I don't have a rotational response, I'm not getting off the floor. I can't do it, right? I can't levitate. Only Dua Lipa can do that. I cannot levitate. So I need rotational responses. The better rotation I have, the better I can be. I can do all of these things I want because I have rotation. I can do them all day long and do this because I have rotation. But I also have gravity, okay? The first force that you deal with, and this is what you learn in training, it's starting next week, is gravity. I have gravity from the day I'm born to the day I die. It's the only non-optional force that I have, right? But for me to have comprehension and compensation skills, I have to be able to play with two forces of movement within the base of gravity. And one of these things that we need as well as is momentum, right? We also need convergence, not of the eyes, but of the hands and of the feet. We converge. We converge in our gross motor skills, our fine motor skills, and our visual skills. But I can tell you right now, if a child has issues with functional convergence with their vision, they're not catching a ball and they're not kicking a ball, right? You're looking for skills that go for the whole picture of movement. And I know that's a lot to comprehend. And you just say, I don't care what you do, Michelle, I just want you to help my kid. I am helping your child. I'm helping everybody's child. But I'm telling you right now, without those rotational responses, if you think, and you try it, guys, I'm about to do a video review for a child. And again, this is the conversation, it's core strength, so I'm going to have in there. You try and stand up like this. Push your feet into the ground like a child with cerebral palsy, and you push up. I'm telling you right now, you will never have enough strength for those movements. You just won't. It's just physics, guys. It's simple physics. It's just physics. It's done in the sun, it's done in the earth, it's not done in the moon, and that's why it's a dead orbit. You know what I mean? It's done in our bodies. It's done in this plant. I had this wonderful orchid from Casey and Andrew and so forth like this. No matter what I do, now this, here I gotta take the orchid out of its, because it's not proving my point. So no matter what I do, I have rotational responses from this plant. It does not want to fall down. It doesn't have core strength. There's not a muscle in this sucker. So why is it defying gravity? Because it has rotational responses. Please, guys, when you're looking for why your child can't do a movement, this is why you're here. You have to look at why they can't do the movement from internal processes, which, yes, the brain is included, but it's more so the body. But if you're waiting for your child to get stronger, I'm going to tell you right now, they'll never be strong enough. Because what we're asking them to do, especially when it's a non-functional movement, they will never be strong enough. I had an Army Corps guy, I forget his rank, sorry, he did boot camps, and he was upset. His daughter had cerebral palsy, someone who's very physically fit. I said, sir, you should know better than anybody else. Just because you're strong doesn't mean you can go over that wall. He's like, yes, ma'am, you are right. You can't. You have to look for functional movement. If you want someone to be strong, especially your baby, your child, your infant, you're going to be chasing that dream until you realize it's too late. So please, guys, you have to look at where your child's at and where they are within the movement, whether it's hypotonia or hypertonia. I know I covered both, or we're covering some of, again, I'm coming up with levels of deviations off of that. You can see it in my webinar tomorrow on muscular dystrophy and spinal muscular atrophy. That's one of the things I'm trying to do now, is that you literally can go through my stuff and classify your child. I already have the CBI range out, I have the newborn movement assessment, I have the birth deviations, I'm working on the reflexes now. It's all coming together to do all these things so you can just chart your child out. But please, guys, when you're trying to help your child, you have to do it in the way that they're going to move. And that's what you're after. Everybody here just wants their child to move better. And that's what we're after. So, but please, age adjusting, core strength, all that sort of stuff. They just got to stop it globally, worldwide, whatever you want to do. But I'm glad you're listening to me. Thank you so much. Good morning, Violet.